Hi everyone, this is Jamie Lee and I am here for Try It Tuesday to show you a cute way to create some St. Patrick's Day nail art. Today we're going to be creating this cute little leprechaun, and we're going to be using a few colors to do that. So let me tell you what we're going to be using before we get started. The base of our leprechaun is In the Mood. We are also going to be using Emerald Envy, Mandarin Summer, Apple Blossom, and of course Lovey Dovey and Raven's Kiss. We are also going to be using some tools from the Creativity Kit. We are going to be using the number 4 medium flat brush, which is this one here. We are going to be using the small slant brush, which is number 13. We are going to be using the number 12 short striper brush. This is the detail brush number 6, and we're also going to be using one of the dotting tools. Okay, so now that you know what we're going to be using and you've gathered your materials, we're going to get started. To get started, I've pre-painted my nail with a coat of In the Mood. I've only done one coat here. I think that's enough because you're going to be putting a lot of other colors on top of it, but if you would like your nail to feel a little bit thicker, go ahead and put 2 coats of In the Mood in. No problem at all. Okay, so we're going to start with the flat brush. This is the small flat brush. Here it is. And I'm going to start by dipping into the Mandarin Summer. I'm going to create the leprechaun's beard by going down the side of each nail, leaving about 1/3 of the way towards the cuticle unpainted. And I'm going to pull that Mandarin Summer in toward the center of the nail. Okay, I want to get it to look like it's a beard on both sides. So I'm going to start on the left hand side of the nail, pull down, and then in towards the center, just to give it a look like it's a beard. Okay, I kind of curved that line a little bit. It's stuck to me here. It gives it a little bit of personality. You want this coat to be fairly thin. You're going to put a second coat of Mandarin Orange on this. It's just to try and balance the sides a little bit. And don't forget to cap the end of your nail with the Mandarin Summer. It helps to keep the polish on. Once you've done all the work, you want to make sure that it is long lasting and will stay for you. Sometimes after I finish a nail art design, I like to put a little bit of Clearly Frisky or Matter Effect on top. Depends on the look I'm going for. Okay, I'm going to put it into my light for 45 seconds. Okay, time's up, and I'm going to take the nail stick out, and I'm going to continue to put a second layer of Mandarin Summer right over the first layer that I put on. You can put as many layers of the color on as you want depending on how opaque you would like the beard to look. I think if you leave it a little bit translucent in places, it kind of looks a little more like it would be his beard. Okay, and don't forget to cap the edge. Okay, back into the Gel Moment LED lamp. Okay, before I begin to put the face in, I'm going to use my Emerald Envy. Going to dip my small angle brush. They call it the small slant brush, and I'm going to use it to put on the leprechaun's hat. Let's come in a little closer for that. Okay, it's just going to be a line from the sideburns on the left hand side over to the right hand side. The slight curve in the middle up towards the fingernail. Up toward the finger, and then I'm going to fill in the whole rest of the nail up to the cuticle with the Emerald Envy. Okay, again, you would like to get a thin layer of Emerald Envy. You don't want it to be too thick or it won't cure properly under our LED lamp. Okay, so I have a nice thin coat of Emerald Envy. You can see that there's a little bit of a curve here where his face is, and I'm going to pop that back into the LED lamp for 45 seconds. Okay, 45 seconds is up and we're back. We're going to do a second coat on the hat. Dip into your Emerald Envy and go right back over the place where you put it the last time. It's all the way up to the cuticle, across the area where the face would be, and back down to the hairline on the opposite side. Okay, smooth it out and into the lamp it goes. All right, so we're going to now dip into Raven's Kiss. We're going to make the little stripe across the leprechaun's hat. So just use your brush. This is the number 6 detail brush. So you dip it into the Raven's Kiss. Start about halfway up the green area, the Emerald Envy area, and just drag your brush from left to right. Okay, follow the line that you put in at the bottom with the Emerald Envy and just mimic it in a thinner band. Okay, there it is in there. Okay, and into the LED lamp it goes. Here's our face so far. I'm going to put in the eyes next. So I'm going to take my largest dotting tool, find the biggest dotter tool you can from your creativity kit, and dip it into Lovey-Dovey. Okay. Once you have the gel polish on the end of the dotting tool, all you're going to do is leave a little space where you're going to put the eyebrows, and then just push down where you want your eyes to be. Okay, if you need to give them a little wiggle just to make them the same size, go ahead and do that. Adjust as needed. If you don't get the dots right the first time, don't worry about it. Just take your cleansing pad, wipe off what you've done, and try again. Okay, but I think they'll be fine. So I'm going to put them into our lamp for 45 seconds. So now we're going to take our face and we're going to put in the pupils of the eyes. So we're going to flip your dotter over. This was the larger end. Flip it over to the other side. Dip it into Raven's Kiss. And you can put 2 little dots in where you want your leprechaun to be looking. You can, if you put them both on the right hand side, your leprechaun will look like he's looking off to the right. If you put them on the left hand side of each eye, he'll look like he's looking to the left. If you want him to be looking straight on, you can just kind of put them right in the center, which is what I'm going to do. Dip back into Raven's Kiss and then 1 more dot right in the center. Try and get them even. Okay, if you don't, it's fine. You can always wipe off and try again. All right, when you're happy with it, cure it. All right, so while we have our dotting tool out, we're going to keep it out using the largest dot tool we can find. We're going to dip into Apple Blossom and we're just going to give him a few little dots for cheeks. So just find the sides right outside where the eyes are. Give him 2 little dots. Kind of roll them around, maybe make them a little bit bigger, just so it looks like a little bit of blush on the cheeks. Okay, perfect. And back into the LED lamp. I'm going to go back in now and add some more details with the Mandarin Summer. I'm with the number 6 brush, the detail brush, and I'm just dipping into Mandarin Summer. And what I'm going to do now is just give our leprechaun a little tiny curl of hair. So just start in the center of the forehead and just put a little dab of the Mandarin Summer, kind of in a triangle shape. Looks like a little bit of hair is escaping. And then I'm going to put in some eyebrows. I'm going to switch brushes to do that, but I don't need to cure in between. I think I will be fine if I just switch to the small striper brush. This is number 12. See how skinny that is? And I'm going to dip that into the Mandarin Summer. I'm going to try and get a little, see how I have a little drip of paint, that polish right on the end of the brush? I need to have that so that I can have the eyebrow be a little bit wider. So all I'm going to do is touch right above where the eye is with that little dollop of polish. I think I have enough on there. Let's try it again. Little dollop of polish, and then just pull gently out toward the right. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn it around because I'm a righty. I like to be able to paint on the right hand side. I'm going to dollop it here and then pull out to the left. Get his eyebrows on there. Okay, try and balance them. Sometimes it's a little hard to get it exactly right, but remember, nobody's eyebrows are exactly the same. Okay, here we go. He's got a little curl of hair coming down, and his eyebrows are on. Perfect. Okay, and we're going to put that into the LED lamp for just a few seconds. Okay, so just a few final details left for our leprechaun's face. This guy is pretty mischievous, always getting in trouble, so I'm going to use the same striper brush we were just using, put on a little raven's kiss, and wipe it pretty dry. I want to put a nose and a mouth on this little guy. So the nose is just a backward C shape. You can start it right here, kind of between the eyes, and then just gently curl around. So you have a backward C that looks like a little nose, and then a little smile. I like to do it a little higher on one side than the other. Kind of makes him look like he's maybe a little mischievous. There we go, super cute. Okay, and if you would like to add a little glitter, you can grab your Guilty Soiree, and we can put the leprechaun's little buckle on. Just put a little dab out. Wash your striper brush, and then just pick up a little bit of Guilty Soiree. And we're going to make a square right in the center of the black Raven's Kiss. So we're going to go down on one side, down on the other. We're just making the gold buckle, and then straight across on both the top and the bottom. Adjust as needed. See those? That little square go in. Just adjust. Get it the way you like it. Very cute. And then you can pop that into your LED lamp for 45 seconds. All right, and here is our finished product. Our cute St. Patrick's Day leprechaun nail. If I was wearing this as a manicure, I might do another little accent nail to go with it. This one is Guilty Soiree with a Emerald Envy clover and a little accent of Sublime. I would probably put these on, I have a different manicure on, but I would probably put these here on these two fingers, and everything else I would paint either Emerald Envy or Sublime, a nice green color, to make your St. Patrick's Day happy. I hope you enjoyed today's tip on Tuesday. My name is Jamie Lee, and I'm an independent distributor with Gel Moment Nail Polish.